Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. The city's new community center saw a topping off event. Find out what that is as we take you there. And the artist currently featured in the City Hall Art Gallery shares her thoughts. And we take another look at the Friends of the Library Bookstore that's inside the Sump Memorial Library. Please enjoy all of these stories next in City Happenings for the week of March 11th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The city's recreation department had a ceremonial topping off, where the final beam for the new community center was put into place.
The thing that I appreciate about this right now is this is really for the construction team, and Sampson Construction and all the subs have been the best partners to work with on a project like this. I think it's one of the largest civic projects in the state of Nebraska right now, and so to have this topping off ceremony and they can celebrate is a great thing.
This event represents more than just the construction crew.
The community people who were involved in this whole process, defining it, developing it, what it's going to be, they were here too, so they were able to sign that final beam, and they were here in the initial planning, and their name will be on the beam forever, and just a great day.
Mayor Black notes that it's great to see the process get to this point.
We started planning this facility in 2012, and we're sitting here at 2019, 7 years from the point we said, let's start getting serious about a community center. 7 years later, we're having the topping off. So just the amount of community involvement, the thought process, how deliberate we've been, and just to have a point in the ceremony before opening that we can just celebrate again is a great thing.
Local artist Dawn Stoltenberg leans toward impressionistic realism.
And when I say impressionistic realism, it's not like and I paint with acrylics as well as using digital art. I use an iPad with an iPad pencil.
Currently featured in the City Hall Art Gallery, Dawn says her work usually starts with a sketch,
which is just a regular pencil on a piece of paper. And I usually use a reference photo. On rare occasions, I just use my brain and let the picture that comes there try to get on the paper.
The next step involves current technology.
Then I can scan it into a computer if I'm doing digital art and do the detail and coloring through the computer or the application. And personally, I like to use Procreate, and then I use Adobe Photoshop.
She began painting with watercolors in 2013.
Watercolor was very challenging, and I did enjoy doing it, but I wanted the vibrancy of color, but I didn't want the mess of oil. So I tend to be a neat artist. I do a lot of washing up during an afternoon. So I started working with acrylics in 2016.
Dawn developed a process to teach herself technique for acrylics.
And I decided I wanted to really get a little command of a technique. So I did a series of 12 pictures of various sizes ranging from 8 by 10 to 16 by 20. And this was acrylic pictures of old photographs. Many of them were black and white of Nebraska life, and ranging from about the early 20s on to the 60s. And that project gave me the repetition I needed to really develop some techniques working with acrylic paints. And so from that point on, I started branching out and doing other types of acrylic painting.
We'll hear more from Dawn in a future show. The Friends of the Library Bookstore helps to support Sump Library through its book sales.
I would say someone coming in asking, oh, I don't know, do you have this book? I'm like, just came in today.
There is something for everyone. Take college students.
I don't know how they arrange pricing at college bookstores. I've gotten books at college bookstores, but they're looking for a book for the cheap here, and we can supply it for them. People that are looking for a copy of the Scarlet Letter, we now have 2. People that, just browse around, they came in, I asked them, hey, you looking for anything particular? They're like, oh no, I'm just browsing. And then they see a book and their eyes light up like, I was looking for that, or I didn't know I wanted that. They start going through the first couple chapters. They're like, how much? And I tell them, like $1.50. Done!
Whatever you can find at Sump Library, you can get at the Friends of the Library Bookstore.
Almost everything in the Dewey Decimal System you can find over there, except maybe not encyclopedias. They don't sell very well. But a lot of what we have in there are library discards. Library discards after a book's, they go through weeding a couple times a year. And once a book has been decided, okay, no one's really checking this out, we can just send it to the bookstore, and then we sell it on there. And we have a giant variety. We just got a bunch of computer science books that came in. Most recently, we've had a lot of religion come in. Before that, we also have a lot of gardening. Fiction, nonfiction, we run the gamut.
There's always organizing and upkeep.
And we try to arrange things in different sections, like if you're looking for mystery, here's your mystery section. If you're looking for science fiction fantasy, my section, it's over here. And I try to keep it kind of sorted out, but most of the times you're going by last name of the author if you know it. And if not, I can always look up in my book. Sorry, not my book, on my phone or my tablet.
For those who don't know about the bookstore, Kim says,
Come to the Library Bookstore. 1, good prices. 2, great variety of books. And 3, you're supporting your library, where you get free books if you're lucky.
You're not going to believe it, but Spring Cleanup Days is April 25th through the 28th from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., assuming we have all this snow gone. Each day at the Public Works Department is where it'll be held. This year, saving on both costs and managing the traffic better, Spring Cleanup Days is a joint event between the City of Papillion and the City of La Vista. It's open to Papillion residents and water customers and La Vista residents. Besides the partnership, Spring Cleanup Days will be the same as past years and a great opportunity to get rid of old furniture, appliances, electronics, and more. For full details about what is accepted, visit www.papillion.org/cleanup days. There are lots of ways to stay up to date with what's happening at Papillion. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter and Instagram, or watch our YouTube channel. Information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.